Okay, not only are my starting items absolute trash, but I have such a weak starting board. We're just gonna have to rough it for a hot minute. There's not even really a reason for me to level here. I have nothing useful to put in, except maybe a Legionnaire for Callista. Eh, screw it, it might save me some health. Okay, in my opinion, they actually need to lower the 3-cost chance at level 4. If you pull MF this early, you're actually just guaranteed to have a strong start. It's ridiculous. God, my positioning sucks for this guy, but we should still be able to win. I have a better front line. Okay, like, MF ulted 3 times and doesn't have a single mana booster. Like, this champion still needs another nerf. Also, finding Nunu Sedge here is such a high roll. I have such good frontline, and I can flex A-bomb at this point. I'm down to just slam Sunfire after first carousel, so I have a beefy frontline. I think there's just really nothing else for me to finish off item-wise. Especially when I'm this confident that I can win streak off of this. Okay, so much for that win streak. I forgot I rose, bro. Okay, I know I said that I'm gonna slam Sunfire, but there's actually nothing better than if I get an MF with a tier this early. If I could 2-star her this early, that'd be so nuts. Okay, yeah, somebody else had the same idea as me. That's fine. We just take belt with Sedge. I really want to greed and make 10 here, but I'm not 100% sure my board is strong enough to win the next fight. The lobby's pretty strong early right now. Okay, MF just single ulted the cannon. Alright, we lost this one. I want to keep the brand potentially, so I'm just going to level anyways. Screw the econ at this point. Okay, I know I'm on a 2 loss streak, but these 3 units, Sedge, Nautilus, and Hecarim, are way too easy to run this early. Like, I save so much health, and I don't even have to really think about what I'm playing. If I 2-star any of these units, which is highly likely at this point, just having a Sunfire, they're so tanky on their own. God, why are there so many Hellion players in this lobby? I think this is the 4th one. Okay, hear me out. Forgotten is good because I already know I'm going MF, but it's just so much safer to go Cavalier and stick it on Nautilus. Also, if for some unholy reason I have to swap, like if someone else goes MF, it's just so much safer to go Cavalier. I'd also much rather just have 3 Cav and a stronger front line at this point, and then I can just shove in my 4th Forgotten at level 6, and then I'll be insanely strong. Also, I'm well aware that Sunfire isn't the best slammable item. It's usually better to go Titans or Warmogs, but it's cases like this where people slam early at life steal that Sunfire is just insane. It's also really good into tanks early on. It helps MF get through the front line. I'm really not worried about how I'm going to do mid to late game, because I already know that this comp is really strong at those 2 points, especially mid game, so I'm really just slamming Sunfire to prevent health loss. I just realized how nice it's going to be to have a Nikos this game. I was kind of mad about my items early on, but it's pretty nice now. God, it's so nice having 3 Cav. That Nautilus and Sedge are so tanky and I don't have to run a useless Clud. If I somehow high roll a row, I'm immediately leveling to 7 and win streaking. I'm so confident no one will be able to beat me at that point, and then I can just slow econ my way back up. Nice. MF got her cast off, so Sedge will be able to finish off the rest with her CC and Sunfire. I don't really have a slammable item with any of my options here. I was kind of hoping to grab the Rel and just power level, but I'm down to just grab a quick glove for MF for now. It's fine. I'm so healthy and have such nice econ. I really just need to guarantee my win streak into Wolves, and I can almost guarantee this is the top 4. Okay, that being said, I really need to reposition next time. There's a good chance this Triss jumps on my backline and murders everyone. Yeah, I probably could have won this one if I positioned better. Okay, we're actually just guaranteed to go Cavs this game. These items are so good. I want to grab Warmogs for Sedge, but I kind of want to just grab Titans because it's broken, and Hecarim 3 is just a disgusting champ. Okay, I'm being so stupid and lazy with scouting. I've got to just change after this one. Ideally, we want tier, rod, or BF for MF, but I'm also down for tank items, just to stack up my front line. Okay, these items are dog shit. Like, there's nothing I can do with these cloaks with this comp. I may as well just slam Dragon's Claw right now. There's absolutely nothing I can do with those items. I know I said I wanted tank items, but I think Cloak is such a garbage item. There's a reason you never see people run Mystics, and it's because MR in the current meta does so little compared to like Ironclad and such. Also, just to clarify, I'm leveling here for Lucian. This is basically my endgame comp, so there's no reason for me to not get to it a little bit earlier, and then I can nat roll my MF a little better. This kind of comp right here is very similar to the fight I lost earlier, except this time I have my Vayne to bait out the Tristana jump. Oh my god, level 1 Lucian just soloed that Tristana while she was jumping. Oh my god, another Negatron. I'm just slamming double JG on MF. I don't give a shit anymore. If anyone was wondering, I almost always position my first like this right next to my carry, because he tanks the assassins, and then he still hooks to the opposite side of the carry, so it's likely that he pulls an enemy carry into the MF ulti. This poor guy just does not have the DPS to chunk through my front line whatsoever. Right now I'm just econing all the way up to 50. There's no reason for me to power level or roll early. There's no rush. I've already scouted and there's nobody else going this comp. The only validation I would have for rolling right now is for MF2, but frankly, my front line's too tanky. I just win fights without it anyways. Okay, for example, this is the guy in first and this fight's not even close. We legit just 7-0'd the guy in first place. I already have my rod items, there's no way I'm grabbing another Negatron, so we just snag the tier here. It's not like most people are going to grab it from me anyways. I'm not going to slam it on MF though, because I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to get a Seraph's or a Shojin's, and I would like to potentially slam Hodge on Lucian if I get something else for MF. Also, this MF is huge. I'm big chilling right now. It's weird how many people still think A-Bomb is a good comp. I don't know how these people aren't just going 8th every game and dropping this comp permanently. 1-star Lucian is actually doing more than 2-star MF with double JG. That's ridiculous. I contemplated grabbing Jax for 3 Ironclad, but I'm not hitting level 8 for a while, and I don't have anything I can swap out right now. I don't even have Relin, actually. What am I thinking? Alright, time to stop being a lazy piece of shit and actually scout so that we can take first. Okay, I'm a filthy high roller. Okay, we're just gonna roll. Okay. Alright, screw what I said earlier about slow rolling. If you hit this point where you have so many MFs that you can potentially 3-star, you want to rush that as fast as possible and just crack out people's health bars as early as you can. Okay, this guy pushed to level 8 and found 5 cost units. Alright, he's pretty strong. Wait, Hekro? Two-star Hecarim, by the way, definitely definitely got affected by the nerf. Can't say that he's not broken anymore and saving me a bunch of health just by himself.
The helpless fight, the hardened live.
Oh my god. Okay, so BT is good for Lucian, but I just need my backline to survive at this point. I'm sure I'll find future items for Lucian anyways. I'd rather hit Heck 3 over Sedge 3, and I don't even think I'm going to hit either of those at this point. I'm pretty low on gold. Okay, another tip here, especially when you're 3-starring more than one unit, you roll down even when you can Nico a character to 3-star, because if I find MF, I can just use it for Nautilus. In this case, though, it just lets me free up my bench, and now I can just grab the extra Nautilus and don't have to worry about my bench space anymore. Okay, my positioning sucks against this guy, but I'm pretty sure as long as Vel'Koz doesn't ulti MF, for sure. God, it's so funny watching the Cavaliers chase Tristana around. You already know that this fight's a dub. This guy's going skirmishers. I think skirms is such a bad comp right now. Jax cannot carry on his own whatsoever. And Irelia is just really tanky, not enough DPS. Like, look at this. MF3 just one-shot his entire team, even though he has, like, Titan's Resolve, and I think something else tanky related on Jax. While we're on the subject of skirms, I hate playing against Viego with this comp, because all my calves run up, and I can't force anything to tank it on the side. Like, right here, we only lost this fight because Viego stole MF, and then MF killed Lucian. Okay, it was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. That's kind of a bummer. We got so fortunate with this carousel that there's a Seraph, a Shojin's, and a Hodge available. No matter what, I was going to get an MF or Lucian item. Now we scout like a good boy. Okay, just right there when Nautilus ran forward is my example of why it's kind of rough running backline units against assassins, because there's almost no way for you to defend your backline correctly. One unit lost, that's not bad. This guy's low enough, someone else will kill him. We're actually so healthy for being at stage 5-6. Everyone else has 1, maybe 2. If you're in the second guy, you have maybe 3 lives. And I have up to 4 losses I can take, as long as they're not complete team wipes. Since there's a couple people running backline divers, I'm just going to position Hecarim like this to try and clump them up, and then I'll just race them in the DPS charts and hope MF goes frontline fast enough for my frontline to deal with the people jumping on the back. God, if MF didn't ulti Daisy here, this was a win. Another 1 unit loss though isn't that bad. I'll just out-survive people with my lots of health left. Wow, I am high rolling this game. These items are so good for Lucian. I could roll for not 3, but I'd much rather just hit 8 and have my extra ironclad with Kevin. This is so much better than having not 3. I'm probably just gonna donkey roll the rest of the game for Lucian and Rel and Nautilus upgrades.
The helpless fight, the hardened live.
Everyone in the lobby that can get close to beating me is more or less AD based, so I should be fine for a while. This is more or less my endgame comp. There's no way I can get the goal to hit mine. Okay, we're on a 4-game loss streak. I'm actually kind of uncomfortable right now. I need to hit these upgrades. Okay, so there is no way I don't grab these two. Like, I just ditched the Nautilus. This Rel and Lucian will actually save me so much health. The Lucian DPS goes up so much, and Rel is almost guaranteed to cast with this upgrade. This is so worth it. Oh god, my positioning sucks so bad against the assassin carry. Oh my god, MF got a second ulti off there and just wiped the entire floor. This guy definitely could have and should have beat me. He got robbed. Imagine having Nocturne 3 with Assassin Spat and you still place fucking 6th. Feels bad for that guy. So I want Rel opposite side of my backline, because I think my only hope at stopping Viego from ulting MF and Lucian is that a random Rel stun kicks in, and then Lucian hopefully turns and kills him. Okay, MF didn't even get the shield herself. It's because Rel was close enough. That's kind of funny. It's kind of greedy for me to not grab a third tank item for Hecarim, but I think Seraphs just amps up MF's damage so much harder than a second JG.
The helpless fight, the hardened live.
Wow, this guy scouted me out too. That's kind of unlucky. I only swapped to the side though so that Volibear wouldn't proc my passive stun, so I'm kind of okay with this. Holy shit, that Lucian build is insane. That was the only guy I thought could even potentially beat me. I'm pretty sure I just waxed the floor with this other guy.
The helpless fight, the hardened live.
I just have to try and prevent this Viego from getting it on MF, if that's even possible at this point. Earlier when I contemplated grabbing that BT for Lucian and I grabbed this Trap Claw, I'm actually so glad I did that. It probably guaranteed me first over potentially 3rd or 4th place. Okay, he fucked up. That Viego positioning sucks. Rella's guaranteed to stun him out of it, and he'll probably eat the Lucian ulti too. Okay, yeah, not turn around and ulti. That should be GG. A solid 8-0 for the last fight, just to show how much stronger we were than this guy. If you liked the video, do leave a like or a comment. I will be reading those. If you want to be notified for future content, please hit the subscribe button. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you next time.